Billy Joe Saunders could be in hot water with the WBO after this scandal, if you want to call it that, surrounding this video he posted where he was giving tips on how to hit a woman. And I mentioned in a previous video that to me it's clear that Billy Joe Saunders is joking. It's dark humor, but in this day and age, in this current climate, that kind of dark humor doesn't go down well with a hell of a lot of people. And it's not the first time Billy Joe has been involved in posting very controversial stuff on social media. And so now, Paco Varcel, I always struggle to pronounce his surname phonetically, so I'm just going to call him Paco Varcel, who is the president of the WBO. He said that, well, he offered a strongly worded statement on Twitter, and he said, Billy Joe Saunders' recent actions are unacceptable. With his conduct, he failed his family, his friends, and his fans. The World Boxing Organization will follow the British Boxing Board of Control's investigation carefully before taking any further action. What could the further action be? Could they strip Billy Joe Saunders of his WBO world title? I guess it's a possibility. I don't think that they have got that much sympathy with Billy Joe Saunders. I don't think that they see him as an indispensable champion. And he's not with Frank Warren anymore. Frank Warren is the one who has the really close relationship with the WBO. Eddie Hearn doesn't have a bad relationship with him, but he doesn't have the long-term history of being really close to the WBO like Frank Warren did. So now he's with Eddie Hearn. And look, he has been with the WBO a long time, right? He was WBO middleweight champion for a very long time, Billy Joe Saunders. And now it's super middleweight. So he's got his own personal relationship with them. But I don't know. I mean, how close is he personally to the WBO compared to Frank Warren? I suspect Frank Warren is way closer than Billy Joe is. And now he's no longer with Frank Warren. I do think that that might make it easier, just from a personal relationship standpoint, for the WBO to sanction him, to punish him in some way, maybe strip him. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now, if this was a one-off from Billy Joe Saunders, then I would say banning him, and I'm talking about the British Boxing Board of Control banning him, and the WBO potentially suspending him or fining him. I would say that's very harsh if it was a one-off, but given Billy Joe's track record, it will be difficult for me to argue against him being punished for this particular video because of the fact that it's not a one-off incident. There's history with Billy Joe, you know. So again, I'm not here to make any moral judgments for or against. I'm just saying that we know how the current climate is in the world. We know that Billy Joe's got previous form, and some of the things Billy Joe's done before, I completely condemn. All right. That at some stage, common sense has got to kick in with Billy Joe. You have to know that certain things are not going to go down well whatsoever. You can't keep on doing this kind of stuff because if you do, the consequences are going to come. And again, because he's got a history of doing it, the sympathy is going to be few and far between. So, excuse me. And because he's got a history of doing it, there's not that many people who are going to sympathize with Billy Joe if he gets punished. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The prospect of Billy Joe potentially being stripped by the WBO. What would happen to the vacant belt? Would he still get the Canelo fight? Could seriously hurt his career. Let me know, people. It's Sam and I'm out.